بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. My dear student, greeting to you all. Today, inshallah, we will carry on with our English language lessons for the third year. My name is Teacher Inas Al-Hadithi. So this will be a unit travel. This is the first unit of the third semester. This is lesson 4, and because this is a very important lesson, we'll be dividing it into two parts. Part number 1, and for the next lesson we will have part number 2. Okay, so again, this is travel, unit travel, lesson number 4. This will be the first part. So let's start. Bismillah. By the end of the lesson, inshallah, my dear student, you are expected to use prepositions of time correctly. We learned how to use prepositions of place before, okay? But today we will be focusing on prepositions of time. Also, we will be able to fill a note. What kind of note? What kind of information we are going to have in this note? We will see, and as usual, we will be doing plenty of exercises, okay? So, in the previous lesson, my dear student, we talked about a very important city, Yanbu, okay? We discussed some geographical facts about Yanbu, why Yanbu is very important. Also, we discussed some geographical facts, okay? We introduced different landmarks. And as I remembered, I gave you a homework for the previous lesson. I asked you to do it, so let's check. This will be the cover of unit number 2, as you can see, travel and transportation. We discussed before the landforms, different kind of landforms. I gave you this one as a homework. I asked you to write the name or the correct name of each and every picture, okay? So here I have 5 pictures of 5 different landforms. Let's start with the first one. What do you think? What is it, my dear student? Is it a river? Is it a mountain, a city, a village? Actually, it's a hill. It's a hill. Very good. It is a hill. Very good. Next one. What do you think? Next picture. I have a range of mountains. I have mountains. Very good. Mountains. Next one. I have, what do you think? What is this landform? It's an island. It's an island. Make sure you don't pronounce the S because it's silent. So I have island here. Okay? So far I have hill, mountains, island. Next one, what do you think? What do you think? I have a running water between 2 big mountains. I have a river. I have a river. Very good. And for the last one, I have a valley. Very good. I have a valley. So let's read the answers one more time. Hill, mountains, island, river, and valley. Very good, my dear students. Now, I need you to help me to choose the correct answer here. Now look at the picture, my dear student. What do you think this picture is? This is a village, city. What do you think? What do you think, my dear student? Is it a village or a city? It is a city. Very good. It is a city. Excellent. It is a city. So the first one, I have a city. How about this picture? This is a valley, a desert. What do you think? A valley or a desert? Very good, my dear student. It is a desert. It is a desert. And we have one in Saudi Arabia here. Okay? Now, for this one, as you can see, I have all the 4 directions, but I have empty directions. I need your help now to write the correct directions. Remember, we have 4 main directions. Okay, let's start with the one on the top. I have north, right? I have north. Okay, what else do I have? What's the opposite one? The opposite one is south. I have south. Very good. So far I have north, south. To your right, I have east. Very good. And I have west. Very good. These are the 4 directions. Let's read them one more time. North, south, east, west. Again, north, south, east, and west. And remember, we can have directions in between. For example, I have northeast, I have southwest, I have southeast, and so on. Okay, these are the 4 directions. Also, I need you to complete the missing word here that represent the ships here, the green ships. Okay, I have one in Yanbu, one in Jazan, one in Jubel, one in Dammam. Why do I have these? What do we name these cities? They are ports. They are ports. So Yanbu is a port, Dammam is a port, Jazan is a port. Very good. They are very important ports, especially Yanbu, the one we talked about in the previous lesson. So I have ports here. Now I have numbers here. I have first day, second day, third day. Obviously, we are not talking about numbers here. We are talking about days, right? Why is that? Because as I mentioned, we are going to use prepositions of time. Prepositions of time. As you can see here, I have a date. In order to talk about a date or a day or a time, a year, part of the day, we need to know the correct preposition of time that can go along with this one. That's why we will talk about prepositions of time. Actually, we have 3, or we will talk about 3 in this lesson. Let's start with the first one. The first one I have here is in, preposition of time, in. When do I use in, my dear student? Let's read together. I might use in with parts of the day. For example, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, okay? And also I might use it with months. In February, in Shawwal, in December, or I might use it with the seasons, in spring, in summer, in autumn, in winter, okay? And we might use it with years. In 2013 or in 2013, in 1998, okay, or in the 1990s, or so on. So that would be the first preposition, in. Next one I have on. When do we use on, my dear student? I use on with days. On Sunday, or on Monday morning, on Tuesday afternoon, on Wednesday evening, on my birthday, on a holiday, on May 5th, on weekday, or perhaps weekends if we are using the US version. Now, we are using on with days, okay? So let's read one more time. Sunday, Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, my birthday, a holiday, May 5th, a weekday, or the weekend. That is the second preposition of time, on. The last one would be at. When do I use this preposition? If I have night, 10:30, noon, midday, midnight, bedtime, sunrise, sunset, or perhaps the weekend if we are using the UK version. So I'll be using at night, at 10:30, at noon, at midday, at midnight, at bedtime, and so on. So the 3 prepositions of time again will be in, with parts of the day, months, season, and years. On will be with days. At will be with time, night, noon, midday, midnight, bedtime, and so on. So let's have some exercises, my dear student, to check your understanding. Complete the sentences with the correct prepositions. So let me underline the prepositions here. I have at, in, or on. So what do you think we are going to use here? Dinner is usually 7 o'clock. Here I have a time, okay? What do you think? At, in, or on? I have 7 o'clock. The answer is at 7 o'clock. Very good, at 7 o'clock. Number 2, we have long holidays, summer. I have a season, in summer or in the summer. Very good, my dear student. Number 3, when have we got biology? Friday morning. I have a day here. On Friday morning. Very good. On Friday morning. Number 4. There is a school party on 31st January. It's a day on 31st of January. Very good. We are the 21st century. What do you think? In the 21st century. Very good. And the last one, the game is, here I have a time, we will pick at 9:45. Very good. So let's read the sentences one more time. Dinner is usually at 7 o'clock. We have long holidays in summer. When have we got biology? On Friday mornings. There is a school party on 31st of January. We are in the 21st century. The game is at 9:45. Very good, my dear students. So let's go to the next thing we have. Now, I have all these pictures. Remember, our unit is about travel and transportation. This is a picture that talks about travel, right? Especially when we are using or traveling by plane, right? But I need you to focus on one thing, and one thing in particular. We are going to talk about the boarding pass here. How to get the important information we need from the boarding pass, okay? Here I have a plane, I have a boarding pass, and I have a passport. These are very important documents to get me into a flight or into a plane, right? So, we will be focusing, as I told you, on the boarding pass. Here I have an empty boarding pass, right? It's empty. I have no information on this boarding pass. But to your right, I have written some of the information that we will help each other try to find in the actual boarding pass. So let's read. Here I have the name of the passenger, John, from Delhi to Los Angeles. Okay, this is the departure, the arrival. November 10th, that would be the date. Gate H22, seat 5A. Okay, so again, these are the most important information you need to see and check in your boarding pass. Remember, this is an empty one, okay? But in the next slide, I will show you the actual boarding pass, and you will help me try to find all these information in the boarding pass. As you can see here, let's try to find the name first. Here I have the name of the passenger, John, okay? From Delhi to Los Angeles, okay? And I have the gate number. Can you find the gate number for me? It's H22, very good. Now, also I have the seat number, right? That is the seat number, very good, okay? We have the date, November, and we have the boarding time. These are very important information that you need to find out in your boarding pass. The name, the destination, the departure, the time, the gate, the seat number, the boarding time, the date of the flight, and so on. Now, I need you to open your books at page 28. Remember, we will have this lesson into two parts. Part number 1, that will be page 28. And for the next lesson, inshallah, we will have page 29. So I'll be zooming in on the upper part first. Remember, we will learn how to fill a note, okay? Starting from the upper part, read, and then complete the note. This is the upper part of page 28. I'll be reading. While I'm reading, I need you to do two things for me. First, I need you to try to fill the note. And then, I need you to circle all the prepositions of time that you can find in this passage. Okay, let's start reading. Nawaf and his family are going to travel by plane to Jeddah next week. The date of their flight is on 23rd of July. The cost of each ticket is 560 Saudi Riyal. The plane leaves at 2:30 p.m. and it arrives to Jeddah at 4 p.m. Now, I'll be reading one more time. Try to fill the note and don't forget to circle the prepositions of time. Nawaf and his family are going to travel by plane to Jeddah next week. The date of their flight is on 23rd of July. The cost of each ticket is 560 Saudi Riyal. The plane leaves at 2:30 p.m. and it arrives to Jeddah at 4 p.m. Now, we will start by filling the note. So have your pencils ready and let's start by writing the date. Which date is this flight? It is on 23rd of July. It happens at, or it leaves at 23rd of July. Okay? Travel to, that will be the destination. It arrives at Jeddah. Very good, very good. The plane going to by plane to Jeddah. Okay. Which transportation they are using? Are they going by car? Are they going by bus? No, they are going by plane. Very good. Leaving at. So here I need a time. Which time is this flight leaving? It leaves at 2:30. Very good. 2:30 p.m. And what time does it arrive? It arrives at 4 p.m. Very good. 4 p.m. And how much does the ticket cost? It costs about 560 Saudi Riyal. Okay? Now make sure you fill the note with the correct information and let's try to find our prepositions of time. Here I have 3. For example, I can say on 23rd of July, right? Again, I can find at 2:30 p.m. and I have another at 4 p.m. Very good. So I have on, at, and at. Okay? Let's go to the other one. I have this one in the middle. I have the prepositions of time that we have at, in, and on. Let's start with at. I pray at 5 o'clock. I pray at noon. I pray at night. So I have at here with time, with noon, with night. Next one I have in. He prays in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. So I have in here with parts of the day. Remember, I might use it with the season, spring, summer, or with years. The last one here I have is on. They take lessons on Saturday, on Tuesday. I have on, or I have the preposition of time on, which I often use with days, okay? So I have at, in, and on. This is the last part of your book, page 28. Let's make sure we complete it with what? With the correct preposition of time. Complete the sentences with the correct prepositions. Remember, it's either in, on, or at. A. Is Salim coming back Monday? So here I have a day, Monday. What do you think, my dear student? I have a day, Monday, on Monday. Very good, my dear student, on Monday. Next one, yes, he is arriving the afternoon. Here I have the part of the day, afternoon, in the afternoon. Very good, my dear student. At what time? His plane arrives at 3 o'clock, because I have a time here at 3 o'clock. So I can see him, now I have 10:30, I can see him at 10:30 in the evening. Very good, my dear student. Now let's read our answers one more time, okay? Is Salim coming back on Monday? Yes, he is arriving in the afternoon. At what time? His plane arrives at 3 o'clock. So I can see him at 10:30 in the evening. Very good, my dear students. So here we use prepositions of time. Now, I need to give you this one as a homework. I need you to decide about the words here I have in the box for you. Afternoon, 7:55. Friday afternoon, spring, 30th of September, weekdays and midday. What do I use them with? Do I use them with in, on, or at? Make sure you have done this or you do this exercise before the next lesson. So let's revise our lesson. We learned how to use prepositions of time, in, on, at. Also, we were able to fill a note that is related to traveling by getting the information from the passage. So that was my lesson, my dear student. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.